Yes, so Boomers International, as you're aware, we started. First of all, let me say hello to your viewers. Boomers International started in 2015, and it's a social enterprise based in rural Ghana, providing jobs and opportunities and also supporting education in the rural areas. So what we basically do there is to build bicycles out of bamboo. And currently, we've been selling in Germany for the past 10 years. We've been exporting to Germany for the past 10 years, and now we've started exporting them to the US under the brand Pampro Bikes. Pampro simply means bamboo, and so Pampro Bikes means bamboo bikes.
Congratulations on that. Exporting the United States, what does that mean for you and the community that you serve?
Yeah, it's a huge step for boomers and for Pampro bikes as well, because we know that a lot of people in the US love bikes, but these are more environmentally friendly. They ride so smoothly than any other bike because the bamboo actually flexes, and most of all, it also gives back to the community. It's empowering local communities, and I think that this is something the American market really is looking for. And so we are very happy to be here, and we know that this is going to be a huge jump for Boomers as a company and for Pampro Bikes as a US entity.
You talked about serving the community. You've done some great work when it comes to empowering the community. Can you speak about the Yansu project, the school that you've built for these kids?
Yes, so in 2016, I made a decision that we needed to have a school that is going to change the status quo of how things are done in Africa. Because realize that in Africa we have almost everything. The resources are there, but the problem has always been with leadership. And due to we always tell the story of Africa as a continent of high corruption and stuff like that. But the idea was, if we could change the mindset of the young ones coming, then they can come with a different mindset to take positions of authority within the country. And because they have a different mindset, they can bring about change. And so the school is actually set up to train the next generation of leaders who are critical thinkers, problem solvers, and also eager to make changes, positive changes within their communities and their country and the world as a whole. And so currently we have about 525 kids, out of whom about 100 are on scholarships from the sales of the bicycles. And then we also have, so we provide a high quality education for children in rural Ghana who would have not had the opportunity for such an educational system.
Wow, what a remarkable story. So are you suggesting that the proceeds that you get from selling these bikes is what you are investing in this school here?
Yes, so mostly the proceeds come from the sales of the bikes. So it's coming from part of the sales of the bikes. Part is also coming from our partners in Germany and donors who are supporting this worthy cause in trying to bring change to rural Ghana.
How about the bicycles? When you started exporting to the United States, for example, what does that mean for the local people, the young boys, the young girls who are working on these bikes?
Yes, so it's interesting to see that a bike that has been made in rural Ghana, like I sit in somewhere in the rural part of Ghana, making a bike and see it being on the international market, it makes me feel proud. And I think it's the same thing that the workers there have. For instance, currently our bikes are all over on Ida cruise ships. So Ida cruise ships is the biggest European cruise ship, and this year they are changing all their fleet of bikes to our bikes, the bamboo bicycles, because these ships are always on the sea. The bamboo bikes doesn't rust, and so it's a perfect opportunity for the cruise ship. And so seeing that the bike that they made in that rural community has found its way onto the biggest cruise ship in Europe is a big personal achievement for most of them who are working on these bikes, and they see it as a moment of being proud of what they have been able to achieve.
Well, we've run out of time. I want to thank you very much, Kwabena.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Kwabena Danso is the CEO of Boomers International based in Kumasi, Ghana.